Hello everyone, I'm back again. I'm kind of disappointed because this was supposed to be a more interesting video than it's actually going to be. I'll tell you the story. So I bought one of those Star Babies, another one of those Star Babies from Dreamshyre Nurseries, and it had been out for delivery yesterday, and I was waiting all day, and it wasn't getting delivered. And I was literally refreshing the tracking information like constantly, all day, like every 5 minutes. The mail used to come like reliably between 2 and 3 o'clock every day, but recently it's been coming a lot later for whatever reason. So I was like, yeah, maybe the mail just doesn't come at a reasonable time anymore. So I was waiting, and it was getting late, and I was like, I guess it's not coming. And then randomly at 6:41, it was like delivered, and I was like, seems weird, but let me go check. It was nowhere to be found. And they come in like a pretty small package that you would think a mail carrier would carry in their bag. So it wouldn't have, I mean, it could have been by truck, which I have gotten packages later, but it didn't seem like the type of package that would go on a truck. So it's nowhere. My baby is nowhere. And not only are they like kind of spendy, they're pretty pricey little things, but also like they take a while to produce. So even if I bought another one, it's gonna take weeks for it to even arrive, and I've got to figure out what to do about the missing one. I'm like kind of hoping like maybe it was a mistake and it will get delivered today, but I'm not optimistic if I'm honest. Usually when this shit happens, you'll never see the thing again. And I've got another package, USPS. It's just been bouncing back and forth from Chicago to California for a week, so I don't know what's going on with the USPS. Well, I do. It's always been unreliable. It's what the issue is. But I'm pretty disappointed about that, and I was going to do this unboxing with that unboxing, but now it's just going to be this unboxing. This is a box. It's more AliExpress stuff, you guys. I just can't stop shopping there. They have such interesting things. And I've got my two little dolly friends over here, because I think most of this stuff is supposed to be for them, and they're at a very odd angle. The baby looks like she has no body. But yeah, let's see what's inside. See, this company, SpeedX, I find them to be pretty reliable. They show up at like 8 o'clock in the morning and just like ring on my bell, and I'm like, well, I was sleeping, but I guess I'll let you in. This is going to be a situation where every single package has my address on it, so pretty excited about that. Let's start here. I think this is going to be one of the things for this girl, her. I got her like a bunch of things, and that was before I bought the Deepti, and they're like relatively close in size, so I bet she'll be able to wear some of this stuff too. Oh, these are actually action figure shoes, but I have a feeling that they're gonna fit some of these dolls. I just wanted a pair of like heels. They're pretty dowdy actually. They might actually look cute on the Amethyst doll with the outfit that she's in right now, but these are them. They're shiny, they're nude. Just wanted something that would go with everything. They've got a big block heel, but they actually look kind of like an old lady shoe if you're looking at it. Let me just put it on the palm of my hand so you can see it better. Just a sensible old lady shoe. Very nice. I got these things. These are the things that I bought for this doll. And they're really, really cute. And when I saw them, I was like, need. So this is the most precious thing I've ever seen. It's like a little denim, except it's like doll weight denim. Where do they get this stuff? See, this is the thing. I like making doll clothes, but I can't find materials like this to make doll clothes out of. And it's honestly cheaper to just buy them made than it would be to like search for the fabric and like find the fabric somewhere and potentially not be able to get a small amount of it. So I'm purchasing like yards and yards of fabric to make something this size. And that's the issue. These actually don't work super well, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that. But it's like, it might work tension-wise, and I will put her in this later. But it's this really cute little denim top. It looks like real denim, but it's probably like a printed cotton. No, but it looks denim on both sides. How interesting. And I just love this. It's so her style, it's so her vibe. And so I have that, and I also, a while ago, these are technically for female action figures. I bought these shorts and I thought that would be a cute outfit. The denims actually don't go super well, but she doesn't match anyway, so that's fine. And then I bought this top, which might be a really cute top on the Deepti actually. It's kind of just a white little crop top with a giant hood. And it looks sort of apocalyptic, and I thought it was cool. And how does it work? It's got a little Velcro piece in the back. And I'm hoping like for an under boob moment. Also an action figure size top. These little fashion ball jointed dolls fit really well into the action figure clothes. So if you were wondering, now you know. Those are the things that were intended for her. And now from that other bag that I pulled, it's a bunch of Gacha On Balls. Most of these Gacha On Balls are intended for her. Let's see what they are. Oh, they've fallen open. These were not as cheap as my last Gacha On Balls. I got a little spendy because I saw them and loved them and wanted them. So the first little ball here, which was fully opened, and it's now on the floor. Fantastic. So the first thing in here is this little thing. And I just thought this was so cute. It's like a little pencil box, and it is actually a great size. I thought it was gonna be like smaller than this. So I'm happy it's not, and I feel like it will look good with her. It's actually maybe even a little big, like some bigger dolls could probably use this. And it was meant as a little school set, and oh my goodness gracious me, there's the contents inside. I'm gonna pull them all out. And it's got this little jar. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but maybe like paste. Remember when you were in like elementary school and they had like those cans of paste and it was like a weird textured glue? And that's the thing that kids like ate. Does it open? No, it does not, but that's so cute. I am obsessed with the Gachapon that hold other things in them. Like, I just love it. I love it so much. And this, I think, is intended to be like a crayon set. And I did buy like a working crayon set that I used in one of my photo shoots recently. That was really cool. But look at how small and cute that is. Also in here is this tiny itty bitty little, what are these called? Well, it's like a ruler thing. Look at that. Look at how cute it is. It's so little. Oh wait, there's another one. There's two of these for whatever reason. I feel like that's probably a mistake. The other thing in here that I think is so cute, and they do not work, but they are adorable, are these tiny little scissors. So that's that. I had intended it to like go in her backpack for school, or like do her in like a little setup where she was like at school and she'd like have this. I loved that. I thought that was so cute. I haven't really worked her in to any photographs yet because the baby is still a baby. But I mean, the aging process is going to be a little bit bizarre because she's going to grow up, but the other girl's not. She's going to stay the same age. So that's going to be fun when the time comes. And these, I think, come in, oh no, there were meant to be two of those. These come in lots of different colors, and some of the things come with different things also. But I liked the yellow one for whatever reason. I think it was the sort of 60s flower on it that drew me to it. So that's the chart. And I think that one was a little bit more expensive, but it's like a very decent sized mini, and it does come with more minis inside. So I feel like, you know, maybe it was $10. I think it was worth it. I love that. That is so cute. And this was the other thing that was meant to go with that. I hope it's not too big. It looks kind of enormous, but I can't really tell. It's enormous. You know how like when you're really little though and your backpack is too big? Because that's what it was always like for me in school. I always had like just a bag that was too big. Unfortunately, you can't shorten that strap, but it does release, which is very interesting. So I could technically just shorten it so she could still wear it. And the little pencil set will fit inside, obviously, because this is enormous. And I love this. It was just meant to be like a little school bag. I think it was relatively expensive, but for like the size and the quality of this, I mean, relatively expensive, like $15. But for the size and quality of this, I just feel like that's like a very reasonable price, if I'm honest. And this is made of that fake leather material, which doesn't hold up great over time. Like, I bought a bunch of like vintage things in this kind of material and they just fall apart. And I've been meaning to try to sort of repair them with fabric paint, because I think that like the parts that are peeling up, you might be able to get them to be shiny again and just sort of like back into place. And I'm putting my boob because I'm talking about a dress. But I think you might be able to sort of make them look decent again with some fabric paint, so I would like to try that. This does open, but I can't open it. Yeah, and it has a little front pocket too. That is so cute. I love this. I think it'll be fine for her. It's huge, but I think it'll be cute. I kind of wish it was a backpack. Maybe I can make it into a backpack, because how cute would that be? Like, just this cute little girl with this enormous backpack. I think there's enough string on there technically to make 2 straps out of it. So that would be so adorable. Oh my god. A little backpack for her. And I'm ruining her dress. And this was that dress that I had made for her. I did make it fit. I ended up having to let out all the darts, because apparently Blythe dolls are very small, which I didn't realize that how like thin they were. Let's put her back down there. She's looking real lucky. So that's really cute. Happy with that purchase. It's in black and white, you can't see, but they were all different colors. With just different things on them. And what drew me to this one? Probably the elephant, because it's so cute. A red ball. Whatever could it be? I think this is the one thing, the one gachapon I didn't buy for her. And I have no memory of what the last one is, if I'm honest. Maybe it was another bag? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. But it could have been, because who knows with me. This is such a good size. This I bought for a doll that I feel like was a storyline that I was super into, like pre-pan, and like sort of just lost interest in the storyline, but I'm like trying to get back into it because I did recently paint her boyfriend, who is that Dolce doll. This character was kind of based on like Elaine May. If you don't know, she's like the world's greatest writer, director, actress, just of all time. Look her up, Elaine May. She's a genius. And Elaine May had a proclivity to, this is in the 70s, smoking cigars. And I saw this gachapon and I immediately thought of this doll. It's a box, a really fancy box of cigars. And she's really little, so I feel like these are gonna look hilarious in her hands. But I honestly don't care, because this is so precious. It comes with like a little like tip nipper, which obviously you can't nip the tip because they're made of plastic. And it comes with a really fancy lighter, which is so cute. What is that in the box? Is that a compass? I don't know what that top stuff is. Like, I'm not a cigar connoisseur. And it comes with these 3, I want to say little, but they're like thick as fuck, but cigars. Let's see if you can see the label. It has a little label on it. What does it say? I can't see that because I'm too old and it's too small. I love that. That is so cute. Oh my god, and the box is really nice and fancy looking also. Wow, what a great time. And I think these were all exactly the same, but came in different colorways. You can't tell because this chart is in black and white. And this is the last ball. I have no memory of what's in it. Is it another bag? No, it's a lunchbox. It was her school set. Oh my goodness gracious me. What a cute thing. It's a tiny lunchbox. And obviously what drew me to this was those 60s flowers that are on there. This one's blue, but it does have yellow in it, so it sort of goes with her things. And oh my god, there's a mirror in it. These are so detailed. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think this is one of the cheaper ones that I bought. Like, it is just a plastic box, but how cute is she gonna be with that? Her little fucking lunchbox. I like can't make this work right now. It's not gonna work, but gonna need some like elastic bands to hold that together. That's how I hold most of my props on, because none of these dolls can actually hold anything, and most of my dolls, well, not most of my dolls, but a lot of my dolls are so poor at actually posing. Like, they're real floppy for whatever reason, and I'm not sure if it's the sculpting, the stringing, what the deal is with them, but I have bought some silicone because I'm gonna try siliconing some of the joints to try and help the posability. I don't know if it's gonna help. So there's her little lunchbox, and she looks so angry. She just has like a mad little face, and I love it. Yeah, so I'm gonna try sueding and restringing some of these dolls and in the hopes that it will help the posability, but I don't know. Here's a little chart, a little full color chart, which is so nice. And here's all the little designs, which is so cute. And it's got this cute little girl on it. 6 types. She kind of reminds me of like a 60s Barbie. Isn't she? She's so cute. What a great thing. The yellow one is really cute too. Like, I could have gone with yellow and gotten her a full matching set, but something about these 60s flowers really did it for me. Anyway, that's the unboxing portion, and now I'm gonna sit here, which I will edit out, and try and redress this doll, and we'll see how it goes. She's looking at her cell phone because she's bored with what I'm saying. I mean, the Calvin Klein underwear aren't really working with these. I'm gonna have to take those off. I thought it would be cute if the waistband of her underwear was showing, but that's too much waistband even for me. Calvin Klein. Not Calvin Klein, but Calvin Klein. Do you guys ever feel like being an adult? No. Do you guys ever feel like being like a fully formed human person is just all about cleaning and making and going to appointments and going to work and then coming home? Because I feel like I clean my house every single week, like fully clean it, and then by the time I come home at the end of the week, it's so filthy again that I just have to like continuously do that cycle of stuff. And I just find it like very like, I only have one day off, so like when do I rest? When do I do things for pleasure? Like, I end up having like a couple hours between like, you know, going to appointments and things. I'm gonna have to get some tweezers. Going to like appointments and things or whatever, and like washing my hair, doing my laundry, cleaning my house. I have like a few hours at night to like do the things I want to do, which usually like once in a while I'll get like the inspiration and I'll make something, but usually I just end up taking pictures because it's all I have the energy for. My scene Barbie top, that's what she was wearing. Won't fit over her hips, you know what that means. Head's gotta go. Oh great, she has a faceplate, so that's nice and easy. Love that. I love a nice faceplate design because I'm constantly taking my dolls' heads off in order to dress them. And I get so annoyed when I have to take the whole head off all the time. I don't know if you've seen the movie X. It's in the series with Pearl and Maxine, and Maxine was the one they just released. And I had like this vision, because of a costume that the girl wore in that, of this doll in like a pair of loose overalls with no top on. So I bought the overalls that she was formerly wearing, and they were like kind of too tight for that aesthetic. And then when I saw the shirt, I was like, that's kind of the aesthetic. So I bought it in the hopes that it would work out the way I wanted to, and it does. The only issue is I can't figure out how to make it stay shut, and I feel like the only way to make it stay shut is to tack it shut with some actual physical stitches. I've gotten like really into taking clothes that don't fit on dolls and doing crappy alterations on them with the intent to do it better later. And I always put these giant basting stitches in them, whether it's by machine or by hand, and then they just sit like that. Just no alteration, no real alteration anyway. So here she is all dressed. Now this shirt is very loose, and if you look here you can see side boob, and that's like exactly how I wanted it to fit, and that's exactly the vibe that I wanted. So I'm quite happy with that. And she's wearing these shoes. These were made by Nothing Sapiens to Meek in Space, and they were like expensive, but they're like so nice. Look at them. Oh, I love them so much. I would buy more shoes from them because it was a great experience and I love the shoes. But that's the video, I think. That's the video. I mean, it was a fine video, but it would have been better if there was a star baby in it. I hope you have a nice time and you have better luck with the United States Postal Service than I do. Have a wonderful time.